नुशरत पहला पैन इंडिया फिल्म आपके लिए है ये.
I think it's the flavor of the industry, not just now, but from the time Bahubali came. They've connected with our audiences, yeah. So what a better time than this, yeah, to come with it.
रीमेक है ऑफ एस राजामौली सर्स फिल्म जिसमें प्रभास थे. हाउ चैलेंजिंग वाज इट फॉर यू ऑल टू recreate the entire film?
I mean, it was definitely very challenging. I remember after watching this movie, coming to home and behaving like Chatrapathi, and it was Rajamouli sir's and Prabhas's first collaboration back then.
Can we ever see Nushrratt doing an action-packed film?
Maybe soon she's planning one film called Kill Bill 3.
I'll kill you. I in it.
Hi, this is Sreenivas Bellamkonda alias Chatrapathi,
Hi, I'm Nushrratt Bharuccha.
and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.
हाय गाइस, वेलकम टू बॉलीवुड हंगामा. मैं हूँ उर्मिन आपके साथ. जितना हो सके मैं अभी बात करने वाली हूँ क्योंकि शायद इस इंटरव्यू में मुझे बात करने का मौका ना मिले. ये हंसी कहाँ से आ रही है? Because I have with me Sreenivas and Nushrratt Bharuccha. Hi guys.
Hi.
I love it. I love that this has started with you giggling already. मतलब ये है. मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. Let me explain to you. 15 मिनट लगे इनको कहने के लिए कि इंटरव्यू स्टार्ट हो रहा है. बिकॉज क्या है कि मतलब काफी टाइम के बाद मिल रहे हैं तो बड़बड़ चल रहा था, बातें चल रही थी, बिरयानी शीर खुरमा
कल ही
की
तो
बातें.
मिले थे हम. ओह,
काफी. Guys, it's so good to see you all.
Same here.
नई फिल्म आ रही है छत्रपति का. ट्रेलर इज आउट एंड द फिल्म इज गोइंग टू कम आउट सून. सबसे पहले श्रीनिवास, योर डेब्यू इन द हिंदी सिनेमा कैसा लग रहा है?
एकदम बढ़िया, and I'm very very happy. And I think it's everybody's dream to get to, I mean, सब जगह पर, I mean, सब कॉर्नर को, इंडिया में सब कॉर्नर को जाने के लिए, नहीं एक्टर, to be recognized, to be
Yeah.
loved. And it is happening for me with Chatrapathi, and it's a dream come true. I am very very happy. सब ऑडियंस को तहे दिल से शुक्रिया.
That is lovely. And you seem to have got the language really well. मैंने ये भी सुना है कि आपने खुद
मेरा
अपने
हिंदी
डायलॉग्स भी
मालूम है,
डब किए.
लेकिन हैदराबादी का हिंदी मालूम है.
हाँ,
थोड़ा
हैदराबादी का हिंदी, ये तो मस्त है.
हैदराबादी तो बहुत अलग ही है. क्या मियाँ कैसे सब हाल तो ठीक है ना. It's
I like
different.
that Hindi word.
है ना?
I really like
Yeah,
that.
it's like fully very like खुल के बात करते
लड़की
हैं.
को पोट्टी बोलते हैं ना?
Potti.
हाँ.
पोट्टी.
क्या रे पोट्टी?
So let's try. क्या रे पोट्टी? How are you?
अबे ऐसे accent के साथ कोई नहीं respond
You know what? Again, it has different meaning. If in potti in Telugu,
हाँ.
it's called short.
Short.
Short, no.
अच्छा.
Short पोट्टी.
I don't know what that is then. Sorry.
Wow.
Exactly. So that's why I know.
We saw your first reaction.
whoever Telugu, man,
Your first
अभी तेलुगु ऑडियंस कभी नहीं देखा ना वीडियो. पोट्टी बोले तो क्यों पोट्टी बोल रहे हो सोचते
क्यों बोल रहे
हैं.
हैं? हाँ.
अच्छा, ऐसा है.
Yeah.
And Nushrratt, पहला पैन इंडिया फिल्म आपके लिए है ये. Tell us how excited are you?
Very excited, yeah. I think it's the flavor of the industry, not just now, but from the time Bahubali came. तब से ये start हो गया है that there are films that are releasing down south, which we see in theaters released in India. We have Pen Studios that has done so many films. They've
Yeah.
picked it up from there and they've done these releases here. And they've connected with our audiences, yeah. They really enjoy this. I have friends जो मेरे from my college and school I've grown up with, and they've gone and seen everything. Films that I don't go and watch. They're like, yeah, we saw this. मैंने कहा कब जाके देख लेते हो? So there is this frenzy and there is this craze that they love these films. So what a better time than this, yeah, to come with it.
Absolutely.
And the
Especially
fact
Jayanti
that-
Bhai also coming after Triple R and Gangubai Kathiawadi.
And the fact that he's not dubbed it. The film's not dubbed. He's saying it in Hindi. So it's a Hindi film. So he's actually making that brave step in doing a cross culture and whatever, cross pollination. हमने पता नहीं क्या-क्या सुने interviews में terms.
So many new terms.
So many new terms.
But end of the day, it's cinema.
It's cinema.
Cinema है. It's
अच्छे
entertainment.
ऑडियंस को बेस्ट एक्सपीरियंस देने के लिए
Correct.
we're all putting in our best effort and hard work.
But how comfortable are you in Hindi generally?
I mean, I can read and write Hindi properly. Actually, my second language was Hindi in school.
Okay.
So I could read and write properly, but little communication is, if I'm with my friends and all, I can really talk well, I guess. But when I'm before the cameras and with a lot of people, I guess I get a little conscious because it's not that language I usually talk every day.
करेक्ट सो ये एक ऑफिशियल एक रीमेक है ऑफ एस राजामौली सर्स फिल्म जिसमें प्रभास थे एंड इट वाज अ टर्निंग पॉइंट इन हिज लाइफ how challenging was it for you all to recreate the entire film and
course,
give it your own spin?
I mean, it was definitely very challenging. Because I have felt a euphoria when I watched this original when back in 2005. I was very young. But I remember after watching this movie, coming to home and behaving like Chatrapathi. I used to be a hyper kid. I feel like I used to do all that action
but
of what.
So true, it happens. Like you come out of a theater and
so it happens.
कुछ देर के लिए you feel like you're the actor or the actress.
लेकिन वो हर फिल्म से भी नहीं होते. खाली there are only few films which make that impact also.
Correct.
Yeah.
जब ये फिल्म देख किया तो पार्किंग लॉट में ही भूल जाते. There are 90% films like that, but 10% of films, I feel, you carry it till your home the next day.
Right.
It will make you energized. It inspires you. It motivates you. And I've seen so many films which made me that.
So you were Chhatrapati for how long at home?
I was, I think, quite a bit. Till I think I've seen some film, maybe I don't remember again which film made me feel that. Quite a time I was, even in school, everybody was that.
Yeah.
Used to sing that re-recording. Not just me, even my friends around. I know how much euphoria it created back then. And it was Rajamouli sir's and Prabhas sir's first collaboration back then.
Wow.
And I thought I'm making a straight film here. Because it's 2005 film. It's coming after 18 years.
Yes.
And we have scaled it very big. And if you see the content, we have taken the crux of the story. But the kind of action designing we have done, the emotions we have done, the artists we have taken, it's going to look like, a complete new experience altogether, even though who have watched the original also.
Nushrratt, what about you? When you saw the film, how much did you enjoy it? What were you going through? Like
Which one? The
original.
I didn't see it only.
क्या बात है?
वैसे that's how I work. मेरी जितनी भी पिक्चरों का मैंने रीमेक किया मैं ओरिजिनल नहीं देखती हूँ.
अच्छा.
Whether it was Chori or Selfie or this, I prefer reading what they've written now and what they've brought to me now. Because if I see the film that's made before, जब मैं ये करने जाऊंगी तो मेरे दिमाग में वही visuals आते रहेंगे. I'll start connecting that emotion, that performance, and I feel like फिर मैं कुछ नया नहीं कर पाऊंगी. I'll get boxed in by that.
Right.
So I have not seen it. And I think that's why I don't have any pressure because मैंने तो देखी नहीं है.
I think that's a great way to
I'm
go.
going with the flow.
So tell us, how was it working on this film, on this project? कैसा रहा आपके लिए to work on your character?
This film actually was a very light film for me as a girl. The intense action and emotion and all was primarily him and the mother and the family. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to work with people who are different technicians. There were different way of seeing the same scene. There were different emotion to it. There were different interpretation of it. And to just watch that in a different world altogether was very interesting. But I'm still speaking Hindi. So it's still familiar, but it's still different.
Yeah.
तो वो बहुत interesting
That is always going to feel the same. They will have like a new experience.
Yeah, the songs are
you
great.
Yeah.
I think only songs she had to work a little harder.
Yeah.
Songs
Oh
and
my
a bit of action. I made her do a little
क्या
bit of action
मैं
also.
कल से देख रही हूँ. Okay, this is what I'm seeing from yesterday. This is what I'm seeing from yesterday. My God.
You want to do it?
हाँ, we have to do it.
No,
We have to
you.
do it.
You do it.
Because अरे
You see, यही होता है हमें.
we made this. No, we made this songs and action.
Four. Four पे करूँगी.
अच्छा.
1, 2, 3 बाकी.
Manifest कर रहे ना बस.
हाँ,
वो
मैं manifest
वो
कर
भी
रही हूँ.
very thankful.
Okay, tell us that we've seen you in different roles and you have done some impactful kirdars also. Lekin, can we ever see Nushrratt doing an action-packed film? Like you actually doing action? You think, Sreenivas?
I think she did actually a little bit in this film. Just to start.
Yeah.
Maybe soon she's planning one film called Kill Bill 3.
I'll kill you. I end it. खत्म. Film over in first minute.
Short film रहेगा.
1 minute. Take a sword, kill the person. खत्म. Over. कुछ नहीं करना. अरे नहीं, action is very tough.
John Wick fight competition में
Oh my God. खत्म.
बहुत सारी चीजें, बहुत खुलासे हो रहे हैं यहाँ पर. ये निकल रहा है ऐसा.
नहीं, बहुत मुश्किल है यार. It's very, very tough. I was doing a car chase scene with him where he was driving and I was sitting next to him. मैं तो उतने में ही गई. मैंने कहा भाई क्या हो रहा है, ये गाड़ी कितना घूम रही, कितना यूटर्न मार रही है. मैंने कहा मेरे को चक्कर आ रहा है, गाड़ी रोको नहीं हो रहा. It's damn tough, dude. Action I think is more than the actor's conviction and energy, the technicality of shooting action is not easy, man. Because you have to get that shot right in exactly that much time with that much precision, in that angle, in that facing.
You
No.
can't keep doing one more also.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
It's very tough.
But you have learned martial arts, and when you're doing it in films, how do you make sure that film में सिर्फ acting करना है and I don't have to really hit someone? How do you balance the two?
हाँ, मैं तो मार दूँ. I mean,
I don't
Like मुझे
know.
इतना आता है, like वो time आता है ना कि अब
हाँ,
show
that's
off
what I'm
करना है.
saying. It's when I have to punch someone, you don't actually have to punch someone,
Correct.
right? Which is even tougher.
I know. But I think the moment I get before the camera, once captain action, I'm a normal person. But when it comes to the action before camera, no, I don't know. Something just strikes me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just I love to be in that. That when Sir says action, I'll be that star. I'll be like, who are all these people? I'll
Oh,
be
no.
this.
दूर हो जाओ.
It's like, I don't know. It energizes.
Imagine somebody comes. मैं तो scene में भी नहीं था, but फिर भी tissue. Amazing, amazing. Tell us, Sreenivas, have you enjoyed watching Hindi cinema? And if yes,
Of course, yeah.
what's the recent film that you watched that you
mean,
really enjoyed?
A lot. I mean, I used to look up to Hindi cinema a lot. Let it be, if not from now, from my childhood. I think it was. Let it be the, Dil Chahta Hai. I don't know any number of times I've watched it. Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham and Dhoom 2.
हाँ.
Dhoom 2, I was like, यार ऐसा film तो बना नहीं तेलुगु में कभी भी. It used to inspire me a lot. Then after that, let it be Zoya Akhtar ma'am films, Raj Kumar Hirani sir's films, Sanjay Leela Bansali sir's films, Rohit Shetty sir's films. I mean, Rohit Shetty sir's made a lot of Telugu films, remake also, like Simba and a lot of them. Singham.
Yes.
So, but still, we used to all look up to like, even how they transit as the same film. How beautifully they shot, let it be the songs and all of that. So, Hindi cinema has always been I would say it has played a very pivotal role in my life.
Nushrratt, have you managed to teach him more of Hindi words, special slangs, कुछ ऐसे आप लोग दोनों में ऐसे कुछ रहा कि that now I'm going to teach you आज का word of the day?
No, we both put in the start, I'm not teaching Telugu, you're not teaching Hindi.
Yeah,
We'll do a good film, that's
we'll
all.
do a good film. It's very difficult. First, तेलुगु तो मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आती है, मैं तो attempt भी नहीं करूँगी. But he's at least attempting the Hindi. There are certain dialogues, like we had some first few days of promotions where there were some shairis and all, like they do these little concept videos. So they were telling me to explain to him what it means. You can't explain shairi. I just realized मैंने कहा मैं क्या मतलब समझाऊँ? What should I say? Like how even if you explain the meaning, the person will not. If it's not a language they know, it's not something you can pick up that fast. It's really not.
But in 2010, when you made your debut with Tollywood,
Oh God.
how was it for you
He
then?
didn't know that.
He didn't know
all
that.
I've only told him this in all interviews.
I was surprised.
hiding.
I
So
would
did
have...
you go and watch that now? Like,
No,
Please don't.
I will actually.
Sanjay, no.
Why?
Let
You'll
me
be young
also
now,
say
no?
no,
guys,
please.
No, but
Nushrratt
I'm like-
Bharuccha की
I was-
नहीं,
no.
कोई नहीं बोलेगा.
No, I've
यहाँ
actually
कोई
would
नहीं
have
जानेगा,
tried
कोई
to-
कुछ भी लिख रहा है. नहीं.
No, I would have actually tried to tease her more on the sets. No, I would have tried to tease her more on the sets.
हाँ.
When I got to know back when I was shooting Chatrapathi.
Yeah, he would have really taken the case out of me.
Yeah, I would
God,
have
he
been
didn't know.
like, because she used to ask, she used to be like, some anjan, like suddenly some new person came like, what is this Telugu set, man, the Bollywood hero, and I'm like,
Why she should-
so she used to be all of that so cool. Telugu film.
Oh, do you know? So we had this one scene in the film where the film is set in which year?
Which one?
Our film is set
Our
in which
certain
year?
90s basically.
90s का
85,
film,
yeah, 2001 or like that.
I've just
90s, 85, 2001.
99, no,
हाँ, but it's gone from
99
अच्छा,
85 to
ऐसे.
85,
Okay.
the film
my
starts.
my entry happens. Now I have come from some abroad and all, and I have all these suitcases, and the costume stylist forgot to give me a bag. So Vinayak sir were like, girls should have a bag, yeah, purse, where is purse, where is purse? They had some really disgusting purses. I said, मैं नहीं carry करूँगी. And I just bought my new LV. I said, just forget it. I'm carrying this. So hey ma, where this LV was there in 2000? What is this? You just carried it. I said, who's going to see? Forget it. I'm carrying it.
So there is an LV.
They made fun of me. This is just
No,
get
in
on.
VFX I've changed it.
Are you?
Yeah.
BL कर दिया. But I think now there should be
In
like.
Vijay, there's still a black bag.
It's just black.
But let's just show your shirt ना भी ऐसे छत्रपति के बैग्स भी आने चाहिए. देखिए क्या मतलब ब्रांडिंग देखिए.
कौन सा कैमरा है
आगे
भी
पीछे
बताओ.
जूतों पे भी होगा. जूतों
नहीं,
पे
जूतों पे नहीं है.
पैंट्स पे.
जूते थोड़ा कॉस्टली, आप पैसे दिया तो 100% लिखूंगा.
Moving forward, आगे बढ़ते हुए इसको काट देना. So this film also shows a very important bond with your mom. I mean, a mom and a son. ये बताएं कि that what is this one thing that you all have done for your mom that makes you the most proud? Proudest thing that you've done for your mom?
I'm making a beautiful retirement home for my parents.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Yeah, so I think that is one thing which I'm really proud of.
That's lovely. Nushrratt.
So my mom, my dad, me, my grandmother, we've all lived together in Juhu all our lives. And my dad does not like anybody else's haath ka khana. So mom was stuck making khana all this time. Like she was always in the kitchen only. या तो मेरा डैड का या पापा का या दादी का कुछ कम तीखा कम ये all that. तो तीन अलग अलग चार dishes बनती थी. And I don't know, at one point I told her, I said at some point you should leave the kitchen. I don't know when that will happen, but you should. So during lockdown, I got a place of my own and I moved out of the house after a long time. And I took her with
You're
me.
staying alone with anyone else?
With mom.
Okay.
So I took mom with me, and she's finally done being the housewife of the family
wow.
and the house.
Wow.
Now she's in my house chilling, having a holiday, having no
So
work to do,
sweet.
Yeah,
no cooking,
yeah.
food comes, she doesn't have to do anything. She sits, she can do whatever she wants.
Fantastic.
Like her
Good
life
thought.
is now fully free.
Great thought.
कितनी प्यारी बात है यार. This is amazing.
Hi, this is Sreenivas Bellamkonda alias Chatrapathi,
Hi, I'm Nushrratt Bharuccha.
and you're watching Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.